American's way.
Oh my God! How did I forget that? How did I forget?
You.
My goodness, that is supposed to be the number one of this video.
I remember, but
this is supposed to just be the number one thing on this video, or in this video, inside this video. Oh my God. Hi guys, you're welcome to today's video, and in today's video I'm so excited. This is the first time in Speaking Life with Favor Napoli. I'm having a guest, guys. This is our guest today.
Hello. Hi
guys, she's Beauty, and guys, she's coming with a lot of gist for us today. So guys, you're welcome to the channel, and today in today's video we're going to be talking about Highland. This channel is already all about Highland. And today we're going to be talking about Highland, and she's been here for 16 years.
15
years. Okay, she's been here for 15 years, and she's going to be telling us about the good, the bad. But this video, in short, I think I'll just combine all the good, the bad, the ugly, the nice things about Highland. So tell us, how is your experience in Highland? In one word, first of all, will you say Highland is a good place to be?
Oh yeah, Highland is a lovely place to be, you know. I thank you for the invite.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, Highland is lovely, you know, the people are nice, just the weather. Let's see. Apart from the weather, Highland is the best place to train up your child, you know, to be like, you know, you can come here. It's very peaceful, welcoming, you know, and all that, you know. The food, everything is nice, really nice. When I mean nice, really nice, you know.
And I've heard, sorry to cut you there, you know, I've seen people have shorts.
Yeah.
There are people that when they talk about Highland, they say Highland is good, but it was also tripping that weather.
Yeah, that weather.
You know, that weather. I met someone who came to Highland just a week ago. I was like trying to find out from the person. I said, how are you finding it? She just spent like few days already, like 3 days, you know. And I was like, how are you finding it? She said, it's okay. I said, what about the weather? She said she likes the weather. That she likes an environment that is cold.
Are you serious? Like my brother in Nigeria, you know, the Americana,
Yeah, I like cold weather.
Like cold weather, yeah.
So I just told her, don't worry, just came. Yeah. Just experience the wind first. Experience the cold first. Experience the three kind of
weather
in one day. Then you come back and tell me
if you still like
it. You know, so that's one thing about Highland.
Yeah,
you see a lot of good things, but the weather is not just always friendly. And give us gist now. How was your experience? And in these 16 years, just gist us a
16 years.
15 years, sorry.
15 years. You know, it was a challenging time. You know, at the beginning, at the start, it was challenging, but then again, I got up from my feet. Sorry. Thank you. I stood up, and I was when I came to Ireland, it was Cork. That was my first time.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And the way Ireland is before, it's not the way we met it now.
No, it's not.
So give us the olden days gist.
The olden days. Ireland at that time, like, you know, you have more opportunities. You know what I mean? Like, you know, opportunities in the sense that the people, you know, the government, you know, they support you and all that.
They still support now.
They still support now, yeah. But then I think, like they say, it was a lot better, like, you know. But they still do their support, you know. The government are still there for you, you know, making sure that you are living life, you know.
And one thing I realized about Highland, people don't really know about this country.
Yeah.
Do you know that I didn't know this where you live? Yeah, when I was planning to come. No, I didn't know it's Highland. You are saying, you've always told me, I live in Highland. I don't know Highland.
Wow.
I didn't know it's Highland you live.
I live. So you just, when you were planning to come, so I didn't know about the island. Like, how did you hear about it?
God told me about Highland.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I I didn't know it's Ireland you live. I just know you live close to the UK.
UK, yeah.
But I don't know that you stay in Ireland. And we talk almost every time.
Every time, exactly. Wow.
I didn't know you live in Ireland. I got to know you were living in Ireland that same year I was coming. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know you live in Ireland.
Are you serious?
So people don't really know more. People just know about UK.
UK, yeah. But
what's this other place?
They don't know it. They don't
this
know
other
that
country.
Belfast.
Yes, Scotland.
Scotland. Oh, yeah, Scotland. So, like, you know, people don't know Ireland like the name, but they know it's at Dublin. They always say Dublin.
Even the Dublin.
When you say Dublin, they'll say, okay.
Even when you even say Dublin, they will even think it's still part of UK.
Part of UK, yeah.
People don't really know that Ireland is a country. If you are looking at people now, they want to go to school, they want to school outside the country, they will think of UK.
UK, yeah.
Nobody will say, I want to come and school in Ireland.
Wow.
People don't really. The popularity of the country is not really.
Ireland is a small place. We are about 5 billion.
There are people that their country is small.
Yeah, but
it's very popular.
Yeah.
I don't think it's about the size or the numbers of the people. I just think it's the popularity.
Yeah.
Maybe if there were a country that were committing crime a lot.
Like
it's out there, maybe they will know.
They will know.
Maybe they are killing people on the streets.
You know what? Ireland is very peaceful.
Yeah.
They are not the spotlight.
Yes.
You know, like, some country. Before little things you hear about them, that they are doing.
I've not been to Japan. I've been hearing Japan my life.
You see,
there are a lot of countries I'm trying to think. Now I've not been to Iraq.
Yeah.
I hear Iraq. I hear Pakistan. I hear these countries.
Yeah.
There are some countries that.
Yeah.
There was one country they told me one time was in Africa. When you see the country, the name is not coming to me, but if I get the name, I think it's Mauritius. No, it's in Africa. I think it's Mauritius.
Okay.
Somebody sent me a picture and said he lives in Mauritius. I was like, where is Mauritius? I said, can this be Mauritius? Very beautiful island. Very beautiful. You know, so there are places that people don't really know about. And a lot of good things are happening there. And that's how Highland is.
Highland is,
you know? So if not for the fact that God just told me about Highland, I don't know there's anywhere. Even the Dublin, I would still think that Dublin is a city.
It's a city, in the UK.
In the
UK, can you imagine?
That's how
Wow.
So that's how it works. So I don't even see Ireland like, it's a country, people are living there. No.
Imagine.
So tell us something else about.
Yeah, what else again? Have you tried their food? Since you be let's say the
I have.
mashed potato,
I have.
chicken or
the first time I ate, you even talked about potato. You know they are the one they are the one that produce potato.
Potato, yeah.
That's why we call potato Irish.
Irish potato.
Irish potato. So they are Irish. They are the one that actually started cultivating it.
Yeah.
And the first time they gave me potato in Ireland, I was like, they don't peel the back.
Oh yeah, some of them don't. Yeah. But do you eat the mashed one? You know the mashed one is
yes. It looks like pounded yams for me. So their food is also nice. Then there's one thing they use like sauce. They used to eat the pounded yam, the mashed potato.
Gravy sauce. That was what I was saying. Yeah.
No, I mean the meat they put inside. There's this thing that is brown.
The chicken.
I don't know if it's chicken.
They put stuffing inside.
They will it's like.
Okay, wait. That one is lamb. Lamb.
Yes, but it's like it looks like something baked away, like meat. It's meat. Yeah. Then they'll put it inside that sauce. Have you eaten something like that?
Put inside the sauce.
Yes. I'll check it. I'll impute the picture so that you guys will know. I ate it for the first time and I really like it.
Yeah. Their food is nice.
Yes, and there's a way they also put their rice. It's like fried rice, colored rice. I also like it. Yeah. And there's one rice again. I also ate an Irish food again that is like it has a lot of different things inside.
Wow.
Whether it's jollof rice they are trying to cook, I don't know.
They have different.
No, it's not jollof rice. You know the way. When you don't have money in Nigeria, the kind of food you cook, like we call it concoction food, concoction rice. So I ate something like that too.
Wow.
Their food is good, but it's still not compared to.
And
it's still not compared to Nigerian food.
Yeah, their food is good. And what else again? You can find there's constant light, you know.
That's
Constant
that's
light.
a norm in the Europe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But what's one thing that is actually when you came 16 years ago?
Yeah.
That is there. 16 years ago, that is not there now, or that was not there then.
That is not there.
That is not there. Is there anything like that?
No, there's nothing like that.
Like an experience, like. But there was something you told me.
What was that?
You said that when people that came to Ireland before, when you rent a house, everything is furnished. There is a must. It's like a law.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So things like that.
Everything is furnished, you know, except when the council is giving you a house. You know,
even council house, they don't furnish it.
No, my house now, they didn't furnish it. Was like nothing. It was already the wall painting, the painting, and the.
But did they give money
cabinet.
to fund it?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Yes, they did.
So because that was what you told me.
They did.
Because now the landlord in Ireland now is. Oh, sometimes I'm looking for what to express myself. Is not a must. Sometimes you get houses that have a furnished
house.
Everything is
supposed
inside.
to be. It's compulsory. No, sometimes.
But now they don't mind.
Yeah,
when we got this house,
because they see the desperation of people.
Yeah.
You know,
so those are one of the things that was there
exactly,
then, and that is not there now.
Yeah,
but when we rented our apartment, we had nothing in this house.
Can you imagine?
There was no furniture, there was no bed, there was nothing in the house. The only thing we had in the house was this cooker,
and all that stuff.
Then we had no, we didn't. This refrigerator wasn't here, so it was just the cooker and the microwave. And the microwave was not even good.
Are you guys are the one that got the fridge?
They brought it when we came, so we had to insist that.
Wow.
If we buy a fridge, we are leaving the house. We don't have anything to do with it, so they have to do it.
Wow.
So that's one of the difference of. Let me check if this video is still on. Okay. So that was one of the difference of what was happening 16 years ago. That's not happening now because then. So like she said, yes,
get the house furnished.
Yes, it must be furnished. But the island of today.
Yeah, because
they
see the desperation of people that people need the house so urgent, you know, urgently, and they just feel like, oh, it's not their.
But me personally, I don't want to rent a house that is furnished.
Really? Why is that?
I want to buy the things I like myself.
I know, but sometimes you know you can do that here when you have your own
personal house. But even in my space, I just want to get the things I like.
The things you like.
I just want to get the color of the things I like. I just want to. Even if I'm staying in that house for 6 months, I personally don't like a furnished house. Except maybe probably the furnished house just gets the kind of things I'm really hoping for. Like this kitchen, the kitchen cabinet now is my kind of color.
The color, okay, this one.
Yes. So I like the color I'm seeing and I kind of connect with it. But just imagine coming to the kitchen and the furnishing is black.
It's black. Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Oh no way.
So it won't be able to sit well with me.
Yeah.
So I actually like a house that is not furnished. There was no dining. There was nothing. So we eventually got everything. Yeah. So tell us more before we wrap up.
Yeah, and what more again? If you are in Ireland, driving because their bus is not frequent, like you know. Driving is necessary, like you know.
Was it necessary then? Was the bus frequent then when you came?
No, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
The same thing, you know.
But in Dublin, the buses are very frequent.
Yeah, you know, it's a part of, you know, like the county.
Yeah, that's, They say there are some counties that don't have buses.
Exactly.
There are some counties they don't have train.
They don't, like.
There are some countries they don't have lowers.
You know, one thing as well again, you know, like going to the airport, they don't have train that goes directly to the airport.
Thank you. That was one thing I really think that they should look into it because.
But they've already constructed the place, you know, there's no way.
No, they can reconstruct because one thing I realized when I really came to Ireland, I even said I was going to do it as a video. Oh my God, I'm sitting on something. I will be so high. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'll be so high.
What were you sitting on?
On this pillow for So, this is an airport, for example. And this is an international airport. And they don't have different means of getting there.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have an airport, You should have buses going there.
Yeah,
you should have a train going there. You should have luas going there. You should have different options in case people want to miss their flight. So even if they've already constructed the place, they can reconstruct. They can build bridges.
According to the person that I spoke with, you know, he said there's no way they can construct it because it has already been constructed.
No,
there's no way they can be able to.
Even in Nigeria, you know, they rebuild. They can rebuild an airport.
I don't think with Highland you can't you see their road is very narrow, like
yes, they can reconstruct an airport because this airport they can make it a local airport. They can make it transit. You know, there's nothing money cannot do. Because that was the first thing I realized when I came.
When you came,
I said this is an airport. It's supposed to have an option like, you know, different means of getting there. The only means they have is if you don't want to use the normal buses, you have the buses that goes through another lane, and it's more expensive.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that was what they did. They created a faster bus, but more expensive. What about someone that doesn't even have money, has finished rocking on his money for vacation, and he doesn't have money to get to the airport? So the person will just miss his flight.
Exactly.
So that's one of the things. The airports.
And
as the airport be renovated, have you been to this airport?
I've been there, you know, but I think they've done a little.
Is there a difference between 16 years ago and
I didn't see it I didn't see it very well, like when I went there on Friday, last Friday.
Yeah.
So, but I think they did do some stuff.
Okay.
They did some stuff, you know, but it's almost the same thing, you know.
So do you still have something to add?
Yeah. Irish people, they like their drink as well.
Oh my God! How did I forget that? How did I forget? My goodness!
I love
that is supposed to be the number one of this video.
I remember, but
this is supposed to just be the number one thing on this video or in this video, inside this video. Oh my God!
Irish people love their
drink. They
love their beer, wine, etc. You know, they're so good with that. Like, you know, literally, like when they go for finish from work, they straight, especially the summertime.
There's nothing as never as summertime. More cold, winter, spring.
Summertime, I know why? Because they're out a lot, you know. They like when the sun is shining, all of them they stay outside the pub, you know. They're drinking.
There's nothing else. Maybe that time is summer now. You know, I lived in the city center. They don't have summer. They don't have summer. They don't have winter.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
oh my God.
You know, and they go for holiday where they like after working, like, you know, they go for holiday to relax themselves. Actually, they don't have any responsibility. It's not like those that have family, they do, but some of them that don't have family, they spend their money like, oh my goodness.
But I kind of like it the way they live their life. Why in the sense that they don't carry problems on their head.
Yeah, they live very simple life.
If you see an Irish family, they don't see life from the perspective that, oh, I'm going through a lot and everything is on my head or it's on my face. They just drink it away.
That's the
best way. They just party their problems away. They enjoy their challenges away.
I'm telling you, you know.
They just live life.
Normal life, happy.
Happy
life and
you know, and I like the way the Irish people see lives. They don't dwell in their problems. You know, they just see life from a perspective of, oh, they have a problem, so let's party. I remember there was a day we had an event in the stadium. I went to the stadium. So was it a stadium? It's like a concert.
Okay.
So people were coming, old, young, children, you know, they were coming. So there was one lady I saw, like, she was literally like naked. And the cold was much. I was wearing jacket, and the cold was much. I was wearing jacket, wearing socks, wearing hand gloves.
Imagine.
I wore cap again on my wig. I was like, this cold is just
like
too much. Like during the winter.
Wow.
So I just saw one lady like this. She's already, she should be in her 50s. So I like,
yeah,
are you not going to be cold, or if you are not already cold? She said, no, girl, I'm not cold. And even if I'm cold, I'm going to take more drink.
Wow.
And if I get cold again, the way I'm saying it, that's the way she was saying about it. So if I get cold again, I'm going to drink more. I'm going to take more.
Serious?
I was like, these people. Hey. So the way the Irish people behave, they just drink their problem away.
Yeah.
If they have any circumstances, they party. If they are sad, they party. If they are happy,
they are young girls here, you know, like how the lady was dressed, you know, like you said, she was.
She's not a child. She's not like she's a girl. She's looking for She's
the young girls are usually dressed like that.
Yes, she just feel like
the young girls.
I'll party it up. She was like, I'll party it away. I'll drink it away. I'll take my problems. The more problems I have, the more I will take it in. I was like, oh really? She said yes.
Wow.
She just said, please can I have a free high five from you there? I gave her a high five and she left.
And she with no jacket. She didn't have a jacket.
She didn't have a jacket.
Oh my goodness.
I was like I was freezing. I was literally freezing. I was so cold. Like I was like, with a jacket.
The jacket.
And my jacket was a very long one.
Are you serious?
And someone was coming and so that's how the Irish people say like they don't put it on their head.
I'm telling you.
And I kind of like the way they live their life.
It's just very simple life, you know.
It's just
very simple life,
So guys, we've come to the end of the video. Because if I give you the chance, you'll give us more. So we just wanted to do a freestyle video and we've actually done it. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you in the next one. I thank you to my guys. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And guys, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.